What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Been a hot minute since we've done a live stream. Clearly, with all the draft craziness, didn't really have enough time. But we are working away on our 25 top college all-time legendary rosters. And today, we are doing number 8, which is the Texas Longhorns. Real quick at the top. Next video will be the Nebraska Cornhuskers, which is number 7. I'm going to try to get that done later, probably this weekend will be when I have the next opportunity to live stream, but we're well on our way on completing these legendary college rosters. So, what's going on, everybody? I'm feeling all right, feeling good. A little bit later live stream tonight, but we're still going to have a good one here. Let's take a look at the roster real quick before we jump into the gameplay. At the quarterback spot, we're going with Vince Young at the quarterback spot. I want to put in Colt McCoy as a backup, but I must have edited over him when I was doing the original rosters to someone else. So Vince Young is all we have, but let's be honest, Vince Young is going to be my quarterback all day long. I think Colt McCoy probably has a lot of the passing records, but you can't say that Vince Young, during his time, there wasn't the most electrifying quarterback that has ever played at the University of Texas. That game, that Rose Bowl against USC, is still one of the greatest games of all time. Personally, I rank it just below the Fiesta Bowl, Boise State, Oklahoma, but it's real up there. Vince Young was a monster. I mean, he got a goddamn cover of Madden back with the Tennessee Titans. He was the comeback kid that year. I remember his stats weren't really that great, but he had like godly amount of comfort behind victories. Played like Matt Stafford last season. So we give Vince Young a 99, easy 99, one of the best, most electrifying college players in the history of college football. The running back spot is fairly, stacked. Let's be honest. We got Jamal Charles at 90. We got Ricky Williams, 91, which is debatable. That probably could be a little bit higher for Ricky Williams because he was a monster at Texas. But I had to give it the highest overall, the perfect 99 to Earl Campbell, one of the best running backs I have ever seen play. That's a debate who was better, Earl Campbell or Ricky Williams. But, I mean, Earl Campbell, for my money, is one of the greatest running backs in the history of football, be it NFL, college level. So he will be our lead running back. That's why we have him in the title as well. But yeah, plenty of rotation, plenty of options here. Fullback just stayed whoever was on the base rosters. Wide receivers, the lead wide receiver is Eric Metcalf, the wide receiver here, who played for the Browns. Actually, we're using the Browns as our base roster. 93 overall. I will say off the top, not a great history of productive wide receivers at the University of Texas. We have Roy Williams here, who did his thing for the Detroit Lions, most notably. He was pretty good, to be completely honest with you. I think he made a couple Pro Bowls. Only one. Jesus, but in 2006, he had like 1,300 yards. He was a monster for the Lions. Then we got Marquise Goodwin, who's the speedster, one of the fastest wide receivers in the NFL for today. Honorable mention was Jordan Shipley, who I was kind of running a little bit late, so I didn't have time to add him in. But I mean, his NFL career was kind of abysmal, even though he's really, really good in college. So we just decided to go with Marquise Williams for our 3 wide receivers. And we got this guy, John Childs, whoever the hell that is. Tight end spot, we just went with the big dog, Jermichael Finley, who did his thing with the Green Bay Packers. I think he might have a Pro Bowl. Oh, he never even made the Pro Bowl, but he was consistent. Biggest year was in 2011 where he had 8 touchdowns. Again, not a great tight end school here at Texas. David Thomas was the other potential guy I could have used, but I just went with Jermichael Finley because he had a better NFL career. At the offensive line, left tackle, we're using a real prospect here currently in college. That is Connor Williams, who's debatably going to be coming out as one of the top tackles in next year's draft class. Again, kind of struggled to fill out this Texas offensive line, so we decided to throw love to a guy that's probably going to be top 15 pick next year. At left guard, we have Jerry Sizemore, spent some time with the Philadelphia Eagles way, way back. This guy here played in like the 60s, but I'm pretty sure he's a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, so we gave him a 91. At center, we have Lyle Sendline, Lyle Sendline. Who he bounced around from a couple teams. Maybe the Bears was his last one. But he's been around the NFL forever, 9 years, so 93. Right guard, Leonard Davis, big old Leonard Davis, most notably with the Dallas Cowboys. He was a monster back in the day. Pretty sure he got himself a couple Pro Bowls while he was with the Cowboys and the Cardinals. Big-time beast player. And at right tackle, we're going with Tony Hillis. We don't know this guy. Who the fuck? Dick Schraff with Ohio State. I don't think so, buddy. You're cut. All right, so we're going with Tony Hillis. We probably could have bumped him up a little bit. We're going to be rolling with the 83 as he's been pretty much a perennial free agent bench guy. So overall, the offensive line's not weak, but more so our running backs got to make their own holes more often than not, I think. On the defensive side of the ball, left defensive end, we went with Brian Robinson, the defensive end for the Minnesota Vikings. 95 overall. He's been doing this thing for quite some time in the NFL. I think he came out and said this is going to be his last season in the NFL, which is a sad thing. It's a sad thing anytime. Viking fans probably shed a tear pouring out for my Vikings fans. Right defensive end, Brian Orakpo, one of the scariest players I've ever seen coming to college. This guy literally looked like he was juiced to the fucking gills when he was coming out of Texas. I remember that was right when I first started to watch a lot of like the pre-draft hype. I remember during an interview, I was like, this guy here is, what is this thing? He looks like a goddamn bodybuilder. He was a monster. So we moved him back to his defensive end spot, which I think he's best suited at, and he's a 97. Defensive tackle, we have Casey Hampton, legendary Pittsburgh Steeler with a 94 overall, one of the best run-stopping tackles in the history of football. And then we have Henry Melton, who was very solid for the Chicago Bears coming out of Texas. We give him an 87. They also have Malcolm Brown, a former first-round pick a couple of years ago to the New England Patriots. Left outside linebacker, we decided to move our boy Jordan Hicks from the Philadelphia Eagles to left outside linebacker. I think right now he's on the fringe of being a top 5 middle linebacker in the NFL. So to get him on the field, we moved to the left outside linebacker spot. Lamar Houston's there as well. Middle linebacker is going to be Derek Johnson, who I think I made him a 94, and he jumps down to a 90 in this Brown scheme. I'll probably have to tweak it a little bit. Beast for the Chiefs, the leader of that defense. Then we have Keenan Robbins here, who we are going to slide to the right outside linebacker spot, who's an 86. He's been a solid tackler for the Giants and the Redskins, even though Sam Acho is there and Jackson Jeffcoat. For the corner, Terrell Brown, who's bounced around for a couple teams, 49ers, Raiders, but he's been solid. He's been long tenured in the NFL. That's a 91. We have Quandre Diggs, who's a very solid nickel corner from the Detroit Lions. Then we have Chicky Brown, 81, kind of a depth guy, but what we're planning on doing, not a lot of big-name corners here at the University of Texas. I will say, too, I skipped over Tommy Nobis is probably the honorable mention for the linebacking core. But what I'm going to do at the safety spot, we have Michael Griffin, who's one of the greatest Texas free safeties of all time. Then we have Earl Thomas. So what are we going to do? I think Earl Thomas, we may be able to slide him back to a corner, so we have a nice little name there. And we'll have Michael Griffin start at the free safety spot. And then strong safety, we have Kenny Vaccaro, who's really good at Texas. So, hot and cold during his time with the New Orleans Saints in his NFL career. But definitely was really good at Texas enough so to get drafted in the first round. And we actually brought a kicker over. We brought Justin Tucker. When you're the best kicker in the NFL, we will show you the respect. Put that respect on your name and include you in this roster. So actually, I'm going to go to the depth chart there. I don't know what Earl Thomas's overall is going to be at corner, but we're definitely going to make him a corner. He's an 87, so he's basically going to be our third corner. We'll have him go on the outside. He can play outside on an island. But yeah, Texas, one of the most illustrious colleges, but not a lot of big time, they won a lot with teamwork, All right, so what we're going to do, if this is your first time stopping by in our live stream, we send to the halfway point, and we will play the moments of our divisional opponents. All right, now that that's done. Oh, shit. I do need to move Keenan Robinson to an outside linebacker role. Forgot that. Thank you. Shout out. So what's going on, everybody? You guys fucking feeling that post-draft hangover? I know I am, because I'm still just exhausted. It's gonna be so much better next year when I can just live stream and don't have to make the individual videos. Were nice, they keep the old lights on here, getting all the clicks. I literally, I just didn't want to fucking ever sign on to YouTube or make a video for quite some time. 88, there we go. But, that being said, still was a very exciting draft process. Alright, let's go to the halfway point. See what we can do with this Texas squad. Niners won. I assume that means undrafted free agent. They did get KD Cannon from Baylor. That was a good signing. I like my Eagles. Got Gerard Evans, the quarterback from Virginia Tech. We got Arlovsky, the center from West Virginia. We got Corey Clement, the running back from Wisconsin. I think we had a pretty good haul. Eagles are up there, top 5. I'd say. I think the Texans got JoJo Mathis, who's a big name. There's a couple guys I was really surprised didn't go undrafted. Or went undrafted. Tebow or Manziel? Tebow, every day. I'm going to start watching game film like you, maybe make a career. I don't really watch a whole lot of game film. I'm going to tell you right now, here's a tips and tricks. Pretty much anyone that doesn't get paid to to be a scout, you're not watching any all-22 film of corners. It's very tough to watch corners unless you're actually watching the game. Luckily enough, a lot of the big-time corners, I literally go, I'm like a goddamn hibernating bear when college football season's on. I will go to my TV where I have the sports package and there's like 10 football games on. That's how I get to watch guys in the secondary. And then the rest, you can on NFL Draft Breakdown. It's a great website, great tool to use. I mean, it's fun. It's more so I don't like the draft process or being like a big scout and evaluating players. I just really love watching college football. So because I watch so much, if more often than not, I know the guys. I've seen them play at least 2-3 games over their career, and that's why I like to throw my input in things. But yeah, by no means am I a scout. That's retarded. So we're playing the moments here against the Baltimore Ravens. We're a very nice record. Looks like we're going to be playoff bound here with the Texas Longhorns. We'll use our little custom uniforms. God, they need... I don't want to spoil anything, guys, but I think on Monday, this coming Monday, I'm releasing my Madden 18 wish list. They need to bring back Create a Team. I'm telling you that right now. Look at that. That's the closest fucking thing we could get just because it had the Texas orange. That's not even the same Texas orange, for God's sakes. How do you think the Bengals are going to use Joe Mixon? Sparingly. I think they're going to use him fairly sparingly. It's really tough, because, I mean, Jeremy Hill's in a contract year. I think that's probably where they're going to bump him. But Giovanni Bernard got plenty of snaps last year before he got hurt, unless I don't know what his injury progress is coming. But I will say, if you're in a big-time fantasy league, draft him late. I'm in a keeper league. I'm going to be trying to pick off Joe Mixon real late and use him as a keeper for the following year, because I think 2018... Jeremy Hill's a free agent, and it's going to be the Mixon show. But he's definitely... I think there's pretty much any offensive player that was drafted, like a skill position in the first 2 rounds, are almost draftable right now. Dalvin Cook's going to be good. You look at the Philadelphia Eagles, maybe even Donnell Pumphrey. Darren Sproles retired. We're going to use a receiving back. I would be worried, because if I'm an Eagle fan, which I am, I want Saquon Barkley so bad next year. He's the perfect fit. All right, let's go Vince Young. Let's go VY. Oh, boom, wide open. Eric Metcalf, let's get it. C4, can you be an ESPN? I don't even get ESPN in Canada, so they can go fuck themselves. Thanks, Mr. Candane. Hopefully that's just a butcher of Canadian, but thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, I plan to live stream on Tuesday. This is about an hour and a half later than I usually do, so all you guys that are, staying up a little bit later and tuning in, I thank you. But I'm going to try to do a good one on the weekend. A scheduled one on the weekend. So hopefully more people can tune in. Don't know if it will be for sure Nebraska Legendary rosters. My girlfriend might be able to come in for her first live stream on the weekend. And I have something special planned for that one. But I will try my best either Saturday or Sunday afternoon to get a live stream in. Follow me on Twitter at beastmode_TV. That's where I usually post my updates. Oh my God. Throw it away. If you're new, we got a couple new people that just came from the draft. I have a baby boy. So I plan on live streaming earlier on my appropriate time. But of course, he may want to take a piss on me. He may want to throw up. He may want to shit his fucking pants. And then that way I got to take care of him before I can live stream. Priorities. Oh, that throw on the run, though. Roy Williams, big-time touchdown. Do you think the Cowboys had a great draft? I don't think they had a great draft. They had a good draft. Is there even any way to watch college football in the UK? I'm guessing just streams. Yeah, just streams. Best thing, though, underrated, look into Ace Stream. Ace Stream is very, very good. You get like 720p, almost HD quality live streams. It's what I used last year because I didn't buy a Sunday ticket. Don't tell anyone. And they're fairly reliable, but yeah. Man, streams aren't that bad. If you like, as long as you don't use like the big sites, you can always find, like, I like using Reddit. Reddit, just look at Reddit, call it football screams or football streams. That's just easy gimme touchdown to Metcalf there. You can usually find ones that aren't super populated with very little lag. Let's get into a shooter here. 21-17. Vince Young got to put on one hell of an effort here for us to pull this one out. Does TSN have NFL draft coverage? I don't fucking know. Probably not, man. Probably not. TSN is I hate TSN. Like, fucking, anytime I want to watch anything, be it UFC, be it, MLS soccer, they have fucking curling on like 9 other channels. I hate TSN. That's why, like, there's something called YouTube TV that has, like, all the sports for America next year. I hope to God that comes to Canada. So I can stop dealing with Sportsnet and TSN. Let's go VY. Look at that. He's a monster. How do you feel about Jake Butt? Jake, that's a great value pickup for the Denver Broncos. Do you think Mike Glennon was cheated? I do. I think that was a fucking shit show, especially because they said, like, reports he invited them, or they, the Bears, invited Mike Glennon to their draft party when they fucking drafted that. That's bullshit. Are you doing Frazier or Crouch for the... Tommy Frazier is going to be our quarterback. Eric Crouch, I was thinking about him, but you have to go Tommy Frazier. He's one of the most electrifying players in college. Speaking of Vince Young, shout out to Tommy Frazier. That's an old school guy. What do you think of Jamal Charles going to the Broncos? I'm very happy he didn't go to the Eagles. That's all I can say, so I'm glad he went to the Broncos. Not to say, I just think it's a gamble. It's either going to be a gamble that pays off or just fails and it's not going to work out at all. And I'd much rather someone else take that gamble. And then I personally want LeGarrette Blount. I think with what we have right now in the backfield, we have a finesse backfield. So if we can get a guy like LeGarrette Blount who just can punch it in, that's all we need him to do is punch the fucking ball when we get in the red zone. I think, once we free up some cap space, especially the $4 million on Ryan Matthews, you can probably bring in Blount on like a 1 year, looking at the deals right now, probably a 1 year, $2.5 mil. As God, Jermichael Finley fumbles that shit. You forgot Michael Huff and Aaron Ross. He was DB of the year twice. Okay, low-key forgot Michael Huff, I guess. Thought it was decent enough having Michael Griffin and Kenny Vaccaro. I do remember Michael Huff, though. He was with the Raiders. He was always super fast. That guy was one hell of a 40 times. So, yeah, honorable mention. Michael Huff, Tommy Nobis, and David Thomas, along with Jordan Shipley and Colt McCoy. This was a rushed one. My apologies. I still have the best of the best, I think, for the most part here with the Texas Longhorns. 95% of their studs are on this roster. Colt McCoy's not on this raw. If you missed the beginning, I edit, like, this is all... Oh, shit. Throw that up, baby. Oh, no. Oh, thank God. He didn't catch that. This is, like, all super modified before I even touched it. I must have edited Colt McCoy into someone else, so I just went with Vince Young. And let's be honest. If I was making this roster, I'd give Vince Young the 99. Colt McCoy would get, like, a 94. He wouldn't be seeing the field. And Vince Young's balling out for us, so no need to switch the quarterbacks. Colt McCoy, Vince Young. I mean, statistically, yes. I don't think you're going to find too many people that would want... Colt McCoy was like, oh, wow, Ed Reed. All right, let's go, Vince Young. Maybe I do need Colt McCoy. He read that like a fucking book. Ricky Williams. Yep, Ricky Williams is the backup. Browns win total next year. I'm going to say probably 4 wins. Oh, come on. Get me on here. Get me on the fucking field on offense. God, that interception, that pick 6 just really killed all the momentum in this game. Ricky Williams. What do you mean? What about... Yeah, Ricky Williams is on this roster, baby. But he ain't no... Let's be honest. Ricky Williams is no Earl Thomas. You were at the draft. You met Jenkins, Ertz, Greg Olsen, McNabb. And you know, fucking awesome. We were like on that stage when Wentz like threw that Cowboys hat, dude's fucking hat in the crowd. That was pretty cool. Oh shit, we got a chance to win this one, or tie it at least. Oh my God, I can't keep up with all the fucking comments. Uncle Roy Williams. Who'll be the Browns quarterback next year? I think it will start out as Cody Kessler, and then once like the season's pretty much done, I think they'll give Kaiser a couple games at the end of the season. Is Trevor Knight good? No, I think Trevor Knight will be probably switch positions. Don't know what, but he'll probably switch positions. Do you like EDP 445? I hate him. Would you do a face reveal ever? I've already done multiple face reveals on my channel. It's not like I'm hiding anything. Go look at my Alshon Jeffrey. When Alshon Jeffrey signed with the Eagles in free agency. That's a face video. Go look at literally any of my videos from last summer. I made about a video a day talking about the Eagles like training camp and stuff, and every day it was just me just fucking recording on my phone. It's just my webcam doesn't. My computer basically can't handle. I basically answer this almost every stream. My computer can't handle capturing video game and then capturing my webcam at the same time. It just shits the bed. I certainly No, I need a new computer. It's a work in progress. Oh, let's go, Jermichael. Your brother talked. That's fucking nice. Who's your Super Bowl pick? Patriots, Packers. I guess that's the easiest one to go with right now. Did you watch the top 100 last night? Malcolm Jenkins should have been higher. I don't know if Malcolm Jenkins should have been higher. I mean, like... Oh, let's go, Metcalf. I feel 90 was alright. I thought Brandon Graham should have been higher. Malcolm Jenkins statistically last year wasn't exceptional. He did a lot of the dirty work. I think a lot of what made Malcolm Jenkins good last season went a little under the radar because I think he had to compensate and help with our weak corners. Let's go, Jermichael. If you could change anything about the Eagles, what would it be? That we had a Super Bowl ring? That we win the Super Bowl? Oh, shit. Of course they get a fucking last-second field goal. Actually, looking at the Eagles right now, and what's the issue? It'd probably be Vinny Curry's contract. I think Vinny Curry's contract, when you look at everything, that's as much as I like Vinny Curry, I believe in Vinny Curry. I think... Oh! That was never going to work out in our favor. Oh, well. We're still, I think we're 6-3. Valiant effort, 5 touchdowns for Vince Young. But yeah, as much as I like Vinny Curry, and I hope he does get an opportunity now with Derek Barnett getting drafted in, it'd be much better if we didn't have, a $7 million cap hit against the books. Oh, God. Okay, guys, if I keep missing your fucking, your little things, feel free to repeat your question once or twice in case I skip over it. Dak Prescott is better than Carson Wentz. And getting fucked is better than fucking. Being the fucky, you'd rather be the fucker. Get out of here. Do you think Myles Garrett will be a bust? I do not think he'll be a bust, but I don't think he'll live up to the expectations as a rookie. Like, people right now are kind of like, if you're uninformed, you're not super into football, you just look at the draft hype, you're going to assume that Myles Garrett's going to be an all-pro right away. I don't think that's going to be the case. Let's go to the next matchup here. See if I can remember to put on our right uniforms. Excuse me. When does Sidney Jones come back? I'm prepared for the Eagles to shut down Sidney Jones for the entire season. Do you think the Texans should have beat Alabama in the 2009 National Championships? Wasn't that the game that was like, didn't Colt McCoy go down hurt and then they had to fucking play some backup? If that's the case, no. The backup should have been, if Colt McCoy was healthy, maybe. Best wide receiver in this upcoming draft. I really do like Cortland Sutton, the wide receiver from SMU. Deion Kane, Clemson. Calvin Ridley, Alabama. It's a pretty solid wide receiver class. I think next year's wide receiver class is definitely stronger than this year's overall. I think the top tier wide prospects are both the same, but there's a lot more depth to the wide receiver position, I think, coming up. When will I do the Eagles franchise again? It's coming up this weekend. Do you think Clowney was better prospect than Myles Garrett? They're pretty similar. I'd say overall I'd have them both the same. Because Clowney was a freakier athlete, where Garrett's a little bit safer, I guess would be the way to say it. But they're both, I'd have them real close. ESPN keeps considering Barnett to Suggs. That's a fair, as long as the people just stop with the goddamn, he's the next Reggie White because of the fucking Tennessee ties. I hate that shit. Hate that shit. What type of franchise are you doing in Madden 18? I always do Eagles. That's the one thing. I know other YouTubers, Madden YouTubers, are always like, hey guys, what franchise you want to see? I'm just doing Eagles. I'm doing me. Eventually, I always spring out, like right now I do the Toronto Huskies. I will get probably sooner into the year doing a franchise of a team that you guys vote for that's not the Eagles, but I'm always doing Eagles every year. I've done that for 4 years now. EDP shot a dog in the face. Yeah, no shit. That guy's a fucking piece of shit. Hate that guy. I would love to debate that guy on anything. Then again, it would just start him dropping N-bombs and shit on me. All right, see if we can hit Marquise Godwin down deep. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. We're going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers roster that is classified as Steelers NFL Legends. So you Mean Joe Green is going to be a tough one anytime you play the Steelers. Who's the best quarterback in the 2018 draft? Literally can't answer that. I don't think anyone can answer that. It's going to really have to play itself out in college next season. Be it Allen from Wyoming. You got Josh Rosen. Darnold. Oh my God. Just everyone's blanketed. Throw that shit in there. Holding on me. It's really like, you know, it's too early to tell who's the best quarterback. Colts back only lost by 10. I think if they had Colt McCoy, they probably would have won that game. But I mean, you know, whatever. That's football. Can't live in the past. I have a buddy that's a diehard Texans fan. He actually might come on the channel someday. He's been asking me to come on and do videos. But I just told him he's a Texas and Dolphin fan. I just don't think there's a huge market on my channel for Texans and Dolphins fans. But I have been pondering about doing a podcast just because that's the style. Just once a week I could just talk about football. I tried doing it last year. I did it when I do my own top 100 players in the NFL. I guess I'll probably I'll do it in that format again this year. And if you guys think that the podcast format's nice, I have certainly a couple of my buddies that are diehard football fans like me on it from time to time. Maybe, you know, other personalities around YouTube. But it's more so I'm just an asshole when it comes to coordinating shit like that. Like if it all fell on me to do the recording and setting up all the meetings and shit, it just would fall through all the time. Greatest strong safety of all time. Well, considering Brian Dawkins played both, but he's more free safety, I'd say Jack Tatum from the Oakland Raiders. Probably he's my favorite of all time. Goddamn murdered like 3 people. Thoughts on Corey Clement? You know, kind of underwhelmed last year at Wisconsin. Didn't test particularly well. Looks like a limited athlete, but you never know. He certainly has an opportunity with our, you know, current running backs on our depth chart. Certainly has an opportunity to make this roster and play. Oh, fit that in. Ooh, there we go. Good catch. Good catch. Brandon Graham, number 3 on top 100. I fucking hate that. Brandon Graham should have been probably high 60s. I would give Brandon Graham 69. But now looking at it, like, I don't know if there's going to be another Eagle on that list, which is fucking trash. I think, looking at it, Jordan Hicks needs to make it. You could see a guy maybe like Jason Peters making it on name value. Fletcher Cox, maybe. But I could probably see no Eagle still making it. I think I very well see that happen. But Jordan Hicks certainly should make it. Fletcher Cox and Jason Peters might make it on name value because, you know, Adrian Peterson made the list. There's still people that if you make that list on name value, you can't put a lot of weight into it, which I never do anyways. It's clearly just filler because there's no football to watch after the draft. How do you think Lamar Jackson will do in the NFL? Definitely has to improve. Oh, let's go. I don't think so, motherfucker. Let's go. I love Earl Thomas, baby. And Earl Thomas, I mean Earl Campbell. Someone just asked me a question I can't remember. Oh, Lamar Jackson, yeah. I think if he really wants to help himself, he'll try to establish himself as a pocket passer, which I remember I heard in an interview. He said, like, he wants to become a pocket passing quarterback. So maybe they'll do that, but, I mean, for them to win at Louisville, he has to make plays with his feet. But if he really wants to help his draft stock, I'll throw that shit away. Would you kill EDP over Dez and Odell? I would kill EDP over Dez and Odell if I got all his subscribers. What do you think of Prescott number 6, Zeke number 9 for their Gay 69? I never thought of that. Is that actually their numbers? Oh, float that in. Oh, come on. Make that catch, Roy Williams. Who's your favorite player in the NFL? I always exclude the Eagles because I don't really have actually a favorite on the Eagles. Well, now that Marshawn Lynch is back, I do like Marshawn Lynch. Oh, no, that was bad. He caught it! Oh, shit! Let's get it! I thought that was a pick. Marquise Goodwin, somehow with the goddamn spectacular catch. I think that was Mel Blount on him. Let's watch a replay of that shit. How the fuck did he come down with that? Let's just watch his favorite NFL players. So I like Marshawn Lynch, Adrian Peterson, Ben Roethlisberger. Oh my God! He caught it behind the back and glitched through Troy Polamalu. Let's get it. Oh, Madden. Oh, Madden. Who's worse, Yo Boy Pizza or EDP? I've heard of that pizza guy. I know he's a Madden YouTuber, but I've never seen any of his videos, so I'm going to say EDP. There we go, Roy. Nice little route running there. Perfect's my favorite player, JK. I don't hate Perfect. I always remember when he was at Arizona State, he did a blitz. It was right over. He blitzed right up the middle over the center. He like pancaked the center and sacked the quarterback. It's one of the most intimidating plays I've ever seen in college. Who wants to get open for this shit? Throw that into Y. And it drops it because he's a buster. What do you think the Titans will do next year? I think the Titans, looking at how the drafts went, I think the Titans for sure have locked themselves in to be the preseason darlings to really do well this year. I think it's going to be, last year, undisputed. The Raiders and the Jags had a crazy amount of hype. I think this year it's going to be the Bucs and Titans. And rightfully so. Bucs, in my opinion, the Bucs had my favorite draft out of any of the teams this year. So, and the Titans had 2 first-round picks. They got 2 impact playmakers. It really depends on Marcus coming back fully healthy, which, you know, it seems like they're not going to rush him in and everything's going along well. Let's send Goodwin down. Marquise Goodwin. Boom! Oh, don't give me that holding bullshit. I see a bunch of questions. Oh, Jesus Christ. Best undrafted free agent class or favorite? This year of all time. This year, I don't really know a whole lot off the top of my head. I've just been kind of monitoring the Eagles. I know, you know, the Niners had a good one. Oh, that's on them. We'll decline that shit. Good win. Niners had a good one. I think the Texans had a good one. Raiders had a decent one. I was looking weird to punch that in for the... Come on, end this game. Give me this victory. 30-23 victory for the Texas Longhorns over the Pittsburgh Steelers legends. React to a bunch of Madden YouTubers and critique them. That's just fucking asking for these little kids to just come and start beef. I'm not saying that the YouTubers themselves are little kids. I'm saying that they're fans. That's kind of like, you're begging for attention there. That's not me. Literally the only time I ever make a video or talk about someone is they said shit about me that was not true. Someone said, if someone made a video talking about why my content sucked and why they didn't like it, I'd be like, whatever, man. Fuck, you can say whatever you want. Your stuff's probably terrible clickbait bullshit. But if someone came out and said, like, I stole something or fucking did something, like, accuse me of something, then there'd be some fucking, we'd have some goddamn, we'd have a problem. Let's put it that way. I'd handle some bullshit. But yeah. A pity on Mr. Irrelevant. You know, it's got to be something they're probably got to talk about forever. They got to really pound home the fact that Chad Kelly's Mr. Irrelevant. Probably the most famous name, though, that I can think of being a Mr. Irrelevant, especially since I've watched the draft. Reaction if EDP starts dating Kim Kardashian. Fucking, did he die? Because that's the only way that's happening. As we're taking on the Bengals here, we need a win. 7-5, 7-5. This could be for the division lead. We're playing well, though. Overall, we're not playing terrible. Can you do Ohio State roster? They're on the list. Ohio State is coming at number 3, I think. And next video is number 7. We're working our way down. Wait, I'm not no mod. You're not no mod because you're mod again. I'm going to start resetting my mods every month just so that people that never get an opportunity to do it can do it. And I get a little crazy with my mods. Because if I just make like 3 people. I was at least making 3 people a mod. And there was like 17 people. It was kind of crazy. I.e. Bengals real terrible joke video. Yeah, that wasn't even like I was trying to give him some suggestions. He told me well before he made that he was making it, and I was like, man, whatever. Basically, my response to that was, if you feel like that's gonna be good for views, and that's what you want to do it for is for views, go for it, man, whatever. I said, here's a couple ideas, but yeah, it kind of sucked. It wasn't really that funny. He could have made it way funnier. But yeah, I'm just a franchise dude now, I guess. Waiting for my tournament invite. All right, 14-14 ball game. Lots of computers going on this rainy day at the dog pound. What do I do when my high school team fucking sucks? Everyone on the team is white and runs below 4.8. Man, don't even tell me about shitty high school teams. Oh, shit. There we go. My high school team, we didn't get it till my senior year, and we went 0-11-1, The one time we didn't lose is because there was a brawl on special teams to like end the game, which we were losing, and they just called the game off. So don't tell me about shitty fucking... I was a starting running back, and I was bigger than our 2 tackles. It was fucking terrible. But I feel your pain. I feel your pain. Oh. Oh my god. What the fuck kind of sack was that? Michael Johnson. Is Jordan Howard a top 5 back? Based off of last season? If you're just basing off of last season, yes. If you're basing off of pure talent, top 10. I don't know if you can herald him top 5, but you're just basing off of the performances from last season. Certainly. He was a monster. Number 2 running back. What's your opinion on the Saints overall draft? I was kind of surprised they went with Ramczyk at 32. I thought they should have just all out loaded up on defense. I feel like Ramczyk's going to be depth, I assume, unless they have plans to move him guard. Isn't Zach Strief a serviceable right tackle? And Terran Armstead's a franchise left tackle. But it wasn't a bad draft. They also got Marshawn Lattimore might have been the pick of the first round. Don't know how the hell he slipped down to 11. And then they got... can't remember who else they got. Right off the top of my head. Literally just fucking can't remember. They got a linebacker. They got Trey Hendrickson late. I liked him as a prospect. Oh my god, he slips. Gary Barnage still coming in, the transfer from whatever bum school Gary Barnage went to. Do you think the Browns will ruin Myles Garrett's career? Probably not. It's probably upside, man. He's going to be the guy. He's got to be the guy there. Oh, my God. That's a coverage sack. No one got open. Am I the one who's pissed about the Bengals not drafting Reuben Foster? Clearly, he slipped for a reason, be it the medical or the attitude. But then again, Bengals don't give a shit. You can literally... Bengals are like, oh, you're a talented player and you got arrested? First round for sure. God damn, I'm still salty that they got Joe Mixon, to be completely honest with you. Roast Stephen A. Smith. I don't get him in Canada. I don't watch enough of him to roast him. Literally, I only ever see Stephen A. Smith literally once a month, max. Oh, Gary Barnage, let's go. Yeah, that's the best thing about living up here in Canada. I don't get ESPN or anything, so I don't get to see Stephen A. Smith or that fucking new Skip Bayless guy. I don't even get to see Skip Bayless. It's nice up here in Canada. I usually like to rip on our terrible, terrible TV that we get, but at least I don't have to endure all that bullshit that you guys have to. How many years do you think Brady has left? Brady probably got, you know... Does he have left or will he play? That's the tough question. I think Brady, as long as they keep drafting... Oh, you gotta catch that. As long as they keep drafting O-line and keep him upright, he could probably play, 3-4 more years. I think, how I've been saying, people have asked me this question multiple times. I think he's gonna get hit once and get a concussion or something like that. Not a serious concussion. But I think he's gonna get a concussion eventually, and then that offseason will be the year. He's gonna be like, all right, maybe I just, chill out here a little bit. All I do is I remember Skip Bayless called out Kevin Durant. That was the funniest thing he's ever did. You do not want to make an enemy out of me, Kevin Durant. Like, what the fuck? You look like some fucking weird uncle. What the hell are you gonna do? You're the dumb fuck that followed me on Twitter and never saw I did an Eagles Connected franchise mode. Maybe that's my fault, bro. Maybe I'm not, getting myself out there enough. But yes, I've done Eagles Connected franchise mode for 4 years. So yikes. Way to put a damper on my ego there, thinking I had the most notable Eagles Madden YouTube videos. Alright, 8-5. Nice. Moving on. Should be in the playoffs. Your profile picture is Brain the Goat. Who getting money? That Brain. Show out little Dicky. Okay, let's see where we're at in the division. We're leading the division. 8-5. Not bad. And we'll play the Steelers week 17, hopefully to bring it all on home. Description here. Oh, what the fuck? I tried to change it. This thing sucks. For some reason it doesn't update when I input new info. Right now, my description on my screen says follow me on Twitter, and I have my Twitter handle. God damn it. I respond to most people's tweets. I like to go on Twitter when I'm rocking the dump. So, you know, you can get me there. Did I subscribe to Carson Wentz's YouTube channel? Isn't it just like hunting or some shit? Not into that. I see it on Instagram though. We're 9-6. There we go. Should be able to squeeze out the playoffs here. As we play on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tough matchup to end it. See what we can do. Thoughts on the 4th B return to the Steelers? Is that Martavis? Obviously some people are off the Martavis train after he's like kind of falling into Josh Gordon territory. But as this guy that drafted Martavis Bryant as a rookie, hopefully he comes back. He's scary, man. 6'4", fast as hell. He's 6'4", and he's the fastest player on the Steelers offense. That's terrifying. If he can stay healthy, pair that with Juju Smith-Schuster. You have Darius Hayward-Bay after obviously the GOAT AB. Scary offense next year for the Steelers if they can stay healthy. But it seems like the Steelers are like a mini Chargers. They don't get nearly as many injuries, but it seems like every year, like on paper, it's like, all right, going into week 1, baby, Steelers are going to roll train. They have the scariest offense. And then they just, like, one guy, like, be it like fucking AB, Le'Veon, someone goes down from that offense to not, like, so they won't be firing on all cylinders. But as someone that, you know, Steelers are one of the teams I enjoy to watch in the AFC. Hopefully they can, you know, take it to the Patriots this year. What music you love? Into that Lil Dicky. I love Lil Dicky. Someone was actually asked me the other day, what's my favorite rapper? And I think I said Lil Dicky and Riff Raff. I can't believe I forgot the GOAT Method Man. Method Man is my favorite rapper all time. Favorite rapper all time, dead or alive? Oh, that was a bad throw. I put dinosaurs on that bitch. Bring it up, hoop. Don't neglect the bring. Do you think Martavis Bryant's similar to Randy Moss? No. I mean, they're the same height and same speed, but route running, vision, football mentality, football IQ, not even on the same planet. This is a fucking defensive battle. I've only had one chance here, and it was a 3rd down play. Oh, I fucked that up. I should have took over on offense. What am I doing? Shit in the bed here. Put Jake Allen on one of your franchise builds. I'll use him eventually. You should like Meek Mill. He's from Philly. I don't hate Meek Mill, but I'm also Canadian, and Drake body bagged him. If you get body bagged by Drake, you're probably... Oh, let's go. You're probably not that great. Barnett, Defensive Rookie of the Year. There is a chance, all right? I just hate it because I believe in Vinny Curry. And I said this on Twitter. The people that don't like the Derek Barnett pick are still the people that believe Vinny Curry is good, which is including myself. But Derek Barnett gets a starting gang. There's no reason why he doesn't have an opportunity. Whoa. Excuse me, got to slow down the beer. There's an opportunity that he shouldn't, you know, pass up to be Defensive Rookie of the Year. All right, come on. Keep me in this shit. Keep me in this shit. Are you a Drake fan? I hate Drake. I can't stand Drake. There's only 2 Drake songs. I like the back-to-back song that he did. And I like Draft Day, which he made a couple years ago. Other than that, hate Drake. Absolutely hate him. I had free tickets to a Drake concert, and I sold them. Put it that way. I was like, nah, I'm good, though. All right. All right. EDP hates Vinny Curry, and he hated the Burnett pick. Because he's a fucking... That guy there is 100% clickbait. He's trying like, oh, if I hate on this thing, I'll get way more views than if people actually like to hear me enjoy something. Fuck that guy. Wildman Willie is the official streaming. Yeah, it is. Get old Wildman Willie. Oh! I mean, this game was fucking over. We really need the... oh, shit, they're winning. We need the Bengals to lose. I don't know who has a tiebreaker over Cincinnati right now. This could very well be the last game of the stream, which would be disappointing because it's kind of quick. Fuck! That's what happens when I get one offensive snap in the whole first half and it was on a 3rd 10. EDP rage when we got Sydney over Mixon. We didn't get Sydney over Mixon. Didn't fucking... Oh, did we? Or didn't we? Didn't the Bengals pick before us? They took Joe Mixon before we could even get him. So what the fuck? How do you get upset over that? We're trading up to get a running back in the 2nd round. I want Joe Mixon as much as everyone else. Oh shit. Are we still first in the division? Let's see if we made the playoffs or not. Oh, there's way too many fucking questions. Are the Jags going to make the playoffs? I think that... Oh, yeah, we got in the playoffs. Very nice. I think that is probably the toughest, along with the NFC East, to really call in terms of just not stacked. I think AFC South, AFC West, and NFC East are the big 3, with maybe a shout of the NFC South. They could, though. The Jags very well could. They better start doing something with all that money they keep throwing around the defensive side of the ball in free agency. All right, let's take a quick look here at the final season stats for our Texas Longhorns. Vince Young, 4,600 passing yards, 40 touchdowns, and 14 picks. And he got sacked 51 times, which is not good at all. Running the ball, we got 2,000 yards and 16 touchdowns from Earl Campbell, 464 and 7 from Ricky Williams. 71 catches, 700 yards, and 5 touchdowns from Roy Williams. 68 catches, 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns from Marquise Goodwin. And 1,100 yards and 9 touchdowns from Metcalf. 767 and 6 from Finley. Who was shit on the offensive line. Oh, our tackles were terrible. Why did Sean Coleman start? What the hell is that about? Defense side of the ball, Derek Johnson get 127 tackles. We got, our baby, Jordan Hicks, 12 sacks, 10.5 from Arakpo, and 8 picks from Derek Johnson from the middle linebacker spot. That is crazy. We have Earl Thomas playing corner, got 4 picks, 2 from Ricardo, 2 from Terrell Brown. Let me just check some here real quick. Is fucking Sean Coleman our starting right tackle? That could be a problem. What the fuck is that about? What's wrong with our offensive line? Williams, correct. Sizemore, correct. Sandelin, or whatever the fuck. Oh, come on. You could have had this guy. Tony, 83. We're going with a 68. Maybe that's a... Alright. Alright, so we're taking on the 10... Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, we're going to lose this game because we're taking on the Chargers. They're undefeatable in this game. Cannot touch them. The Cardinals are going to make it. I know you like the Cardinals, but I think last year was like their window closed after last season. I don't hate the Cardinals. The Cardinals are probably the team that I dislike the least in the NFC West. Eagles play the Cardinals next year. We should make a nice little bet or something when that happens. NFC East is not going to be good this year. Every other year, NFC East turns NFC least. You must only be watching football for a little bit there, young Padawan. Fucking NFC East was the best division in football for like a decade. I think it's on the rise. It's definitely on the rise right now. I think next year will be a good year. I think next year will be a big year, and then year after that, if Kirk Cousins leaves the Redskins, Eli Manning starts to get on a little bit of downturn, it might go down. But I think next year is going to be a big year for the NFC East. But the NFC East was like the best division in football for like most of the 2000s. What do I think about Jeremy Nichols? Love that pick from the Bucks. Should have fucking ran that. Reaction if EDP comes commissioner in the NFL. That actually wouldn't be that bad because he just fucking make stupid shit about the Eagles. That'd be like, all right, everyone that wants to play the Eagles, Eagles play all 16 games at home because they had a great draft, great environment there, so every game has to be played in Philly. How did AP make top 100? Name value. I think there's no strict guideline for voting for the top 100. Like, no one knows. Is it like players or how they did in the previous season? Like, it seems like there's no ever, like, clear definition. So a lot of players make it for name value. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised to see Jason Peters, who was not terrible last year by any means. He was actually pretty solid. Bounce back year. Not top 100, but he might make it because he's respected amongst his peers. That's probably the way to put it. That's why AP made it. He's respected amongst everyone. Oh, that was bad. Oh, and he catches it. Nice. Who do you have next year's college football playoff? Probably Bama, Washington. Michigan. I don't even know. Bama, Washington. Let's get this touchdown real quick. Just hold up a sec. Let me get this touchdown real quick. It's tough. I think Bama and Washington are my 2 locks. And then it's similar to what it was last year. Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State. One of those will make it. I don't think USC makes. Like I said, I think Washington will beat USC for the Pac title. Do I think Goff will adjust better? Do I think Goff will adjust and be better this season? Oh, I want to find contact. Boom! Oh, bye. R.I.P. Eric Weddle. I look for that shit. Rest in peace, Eric Weddle. Yeah, it's kind of tough to call a college playoff. You know, for you guys that are just watching this right now, 70, would you guys want to see me do college videos? I remember last year I did my college videos, and they literally got like 1/10 of the views of my other stuff, so I just took that as no one gave a shit. But literally, I have like 20,000 more subscribers than I did last year. So that's something you guys want to watch. Every week, I just talk about college football. That's why I think a podcast would be a cool idea, so you don't get spammed with videos. I can talk about real football, college football, fantasy football, all in one spot. But I don't know. College videos would be lit. Why weren't you people with me when I was smaller, you know? Back in the day, I'm actually thinking about, once things die down, like I said, I got fucking Madden Great Series that's coming up soon. I got these live streams, but once everything dies down, I think I'm going to be doing, for next season, finding a way to put in some NCAA videos. Oh my god! Didn't even need that! The most unnecessary truck of all time. Still getting it. That was Eric Weddle again. That's pretty much the mantra of this game. Find Eric Weddle and fuck him up on every single play. Oh. Deshaun Watson on Texans. I like it, man. Deshaun Watson was my favorite quarterback in this year's draft class. Not saying that he's going to be the best, but I'm pulling for him, and he went to a good, I think he went to the best, obviously, place. Trubisky to the Bears, Bears are not a playoff contending team. You got Mahomes. Clearly, he's going to sit behind Alex Smith for a little bit. Who's the other quarterback? Kaiser went to the Browns. But Deshaun going to the Texans. Even though I do like Tom Savage, I think Deshaun going to the Texans, he'll not be in their starter. I think I can see him now getting the starting gig right away. He knows how to win games. They have a really good team around them. I mean, the offensive line ain't nothing special. But they have the skill position players. Oh, why'd I throw that? To make it pretty nice. But as I was saying, yeah, I think I want to do an NCAA one. I've kind of held off from it a little bit. It's going to suck because I'm going to have to find a good current roster. But I think that'd be kind of cool to do. But I don't want to feel like I'm biting Mr. Hurricane or something like that. Show it to him. He's the only other Madden guy that I think is worth a damn in this community. Even though he plays fucking, I'm not subscribed to him or anything. I probably should though, just show my respect. Even though he plays fucking baseball, he's been the OG doing NCAA forever. Achilles Jr. a fucking bum. Is that what you want to hear? You bitch. What do I think of Texas in the upcoming years? Since this is a Texas video. Really depends on Shane Buechele. I assume he's going to be their guy at least going forward at quarterback. They got a good running back. They have, Jefferson on the defensive side of the ball. He's a monster. It's just, who they got? Tom Herman's their head coach, right? From Houston. That's a really good head coaching hire. After Matt Rule to Baylor, I think that was probably my favorite coaching hire. It's definitely a process, though. I'd say maybe next year, not this coming year. Next year, Texas probably, once Herman has time to put his own footprint on that the culture there and his drafting and stuff like that. That'd be good. God, I want to do the unthinkable and beat the Chargers. What's a good Madden franchise team I should do? Chiefs, Rams, Niners, or Jets? Well, Chiefs wouldn't be hard because Chiefs are one of the better teams in this game, so that wouldn't be fun. I'm gonna say right now, if you try to find current rosters, the Jets, because I mean that gives you the most flexibility in terms of cap, and really they need everything. Oh, Eric Weddle finally got one. That was bad. We got hit on that throw. Or else we would have led Goodwin enough to get that. Ooh, we got in the red zone. Nice. What do you think about... How do I think Pumphrey and Hollins will do? Hollins is going to be a special teamer. That's like one of his key attributes. Pumphrey, limited until next year for Darren Sproles, I'm going to assume. What happened to Rebuild Revival? Coming up I had it going scheduled to come up Friday, but because of all the draft videos, I didn't want to get lost, so it's been done, but it's coming out this Friday. The 49ers is coming out this Friday. And then eventually, some point this week, I'm going to do a connected franchise mode with all first-round picks in it. I don't think that will be a live stream, because that's going to be probably a highly clickable video for old daddy over here. Keep the lights on. So that'll probably just be like I'll make that video. I think that might be the second upload that comes up on Friday night. Do your impersonation of EDP. I don't feel comfortable dropping an N-bomb. But it'd be something, N-bomb, something yelling. I'm a fat fucking, look like a goddamn... I don't know. I don't want to be racist. Pretty much anything would sound out pretty racist, so I'm not going to keep my mouth shut on that one. Oh my god! That was terrible. Who has first pick in next year's draft? Jets. 100% the Jets are going to have first pick, and they are going to draft Sam Darnold. They're going to go get Mark Sanchez 2.0, even though Darnold's probably better than Sanchez. Oh, fit that in! Oof, that was a bad throw. Steve, what do you think Lamar Jackson's playing style will translate to the NFL or be another Tyrod Taylor? I think he's going to... I personally am making a bold prediction that he's going to try to change up his play style this year at Louisville and try to stay in the pocket a little bit more. I have insider information that that's what he's going to try to do. Oh, my God. Well, let's kick this field goal. We probably should be able to win. 5 touchdowns, 2 picks from Vince Young. So not a bad performance. This should seal the victory for us. Lamar Jackson is overrated. He is a little bit overrated. Why are Eagle fans the best YouTubers? Because we don't take ourselves too seriously. Because our team kind of sucks historically. Beast Mode, are you scared that EDP's coming for your job as best NFL YouTuber? Considering I have like a third of the subs he has, I don't even think he knows who I am. Which is really, I cry every time. I cry every time. I think because he doesn't know who I am, I might have the advantage. As we get a nice little casual touchdown with Earl Thomas. Like, just say, hey man, I'm a big fan, do a video. And then just fucking sandbag him in an actual video. I don't know. You're my favorite YouTuber, and your name's Ezekiel Prescott? That must be like, oh, fuck. Fuck you, Brandon Flowers. Do an impersonation of Phil Simms. When I played Philadelphia, we used to get on the limo there on the number 7 highway, and it was those fans were pretty bad. They were pretty bad. Let's get in some terrible banter with Jim Nantz. That was probably the worst impersonation you're ever gonna see, but God, thank God he's not in the game. Who's here? Sidney Jones, Betty Career. 1 minute left. Chargers will win. I'm fucking terrified that they were going to beat me here. Look at that. Instant touchdown right away. Okay. Luckily, we had just enough of a lead. But yeah, the Chargers right now, undisputed. 6 touchdowns. What a shootout there between Dan Fouts and Vince Young. Do a John Madden impersonation. So you gotta. I can't do their voices. There's a couple voices I can do in my heyday if the beers are flowing. I do a good Kermit the Frog for my baby, but that's only for my baby, not for. I'm not your guys' puppet. That was a big-time victory, as we did the literally unthinkable, and we're able to get past the San Diego Chargers in the wildcard round. Absolute shootout, though. Rookie of the Year next season. Offensive Rookie of the Year, I'm going to say Leonard Fournette. Defensive Rookie of the Year, maybe Reuben Foster. I think a low-key sleeper, though, for Offensive Rookie of the Year would be Zay Jones up there in Buffalo. I think he's going to be wide receiver 2. I think Sammy Watkins, when they didn't pick up his option, they may want to force-feed Jones to bring down the price of Sammy Watkins. That's a hot take. That's a bold prediction right there. If you're a fantasy football guy, get Zay Jones on your roster. Do you think Rasul Douglas can win the number 2 corner spot? Fucking hope so. We need him to. Upside, I had him mocked to the Philadelphia Eagles in a couple mock drafts. I think he's a good fit for Jim's scheme, but the speed's a little worrying. We've had our issues, especially with Jalen Mills, of getting burnt by fast corners. Brad Kaya for Rookie of the Year. Hilarious. Do you think Myles Garrett will be a bust? No. The Bills are autistic for not picking up Watkins' 5th-year option. Yeah, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. It seems like it's a free year. Well, not a free year, but a way more affordable year to keep him. I don't get that move, because now you're just going to let him go. And if he does ball out for you this year, you're clearly not going to let him fucking walk. But I'm thinking about, like, how can I turn this for the Philadelphia Eagles positive? Now, if Alshon Jeffrey balls out this year, he's not just the big. He doesn't have all the leverage, because Sammy Watkins, you could assume, might, be the number 1 wide receiver on the market next year. So it wouldn't be Alshon Jeffrey. He's number 2. So it may help Philadelphia Eagles' chances of re-signing Alshon, which I like. So thank you, Bills. Oh, let's go, Jermichael. I think Reuben Foster can, but I don't know enough about his injury to know if he's going to play right away at the beginning of the season. He's like a fucked up shoulder. And if he misses some significant time, I think he'll have good tackle numbers just because that defense is going to be on the field a lot. But he's a good shout for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Derek Barnett, clearly, guys. It's going to be Derek Barnett. Top QB coming out next year. If I had to pick one, I'm going to say Sam Darnold. But I just haven't seen enough. Oh, let's go! Is Teddy Bridgewater going to be in the NFL next season? I'm pretty sure they pretty much wrote him off. Like, you might, late in the year, you might come back, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him just put him on IR to start the season. Oh, that cannon. Oh, let's go. The Bills actually thought of getting rid of Tyrod. They're so dumb. They are. I'm kind of questioning them. I do like Sean McDermott a lot, but they've made some questionable decisions. But then they just, like, clear out their front office or something like that, so maybe that's what they needed. What QB in this year's draft will the best career? Oh, my God, I meant to hit A. Fuck. This happens you don't play Madden for like 3 days because all you've been doing is recording draft videos. All right, here we go. Nice. Defense playing strong. Matt Barkley, EDP. Matt Barkley. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, God damn it. Who's the biggest steal of the draft? If he gets healthy, it's Sidney Jones in my biased opinion, my not biased opinion. Maybe Jake Butt. going in the 5th round to the Broncos. He was probably the number 2 tight end after O.J. Howard, and that was still a really close comparison. And if he comes back healthy, getting a fucking big-time position of need for the Broncos. They need to get another tight end. And they got maybe the 2nd best tight end in the draft in the 5th round. Bring Ty on the stream sometime. So he can just fucking cry. He can scream. Oh, let's go, Roy Williams. Have you heard of Nathan Peterman? Yes, I do know Nathan Peterman. It's a good pickup. Good project guy behind Tyrod. Gives him an option. Better to have him than fucking EJ Manuel or Cardale. I like Peterman more than Cardale Jones. Oh, they had the QB spy on me. Oh, come on. He's what? Oh, get that shit off, motherfucker. Come on. Fucking damn it, man. Why do I refuse? Because I have a goddamn ice in my veins. I like that time to run. But why I actually don't do it is because the Super Sim, you literally have to like play to 0 minutes. If you give the computer even 10 seconds to finish the half, they'll get points some way. So I try to just run the clock all the way down. That's why I don't use my timeouts. Who do you think starts day 1, Barnett or Curry? I think Curry. Oh, right, pass interference? No? Okay, cool, for sure, not pass interference. 4th and 7. We got Tucker. We can make this. Best field goal kicker on YouTube, baby! 62 yards. Get it. Chump change. Who will the Eagles draft in the 1st round next year? I'm praying either Darius Geis or Saquon Barkley. I prefer Barkley. Then everyone that got a Matt Barkley jersey can kind of just like, just re-stitch the number on. It's a good little pick there. Could you start a college weekly rankings when the season starts? Last year I did my own rankings and I did predictions, but no one fucking watched them, so I stopped doing them. Same with fantasy football. Every week I did a start and sit for fantasy, and no one watched them. So it took because I cut them out, I could do more like Eagles videos and stuff like that, which is what people wanted to see. But this year I got a bigger fan base, so I can probably do the stuff I want to do. Oh, no. No. Oh. Hard to see Arizona pick up Buchanan's 5th-year option. Yeah, he's a monster. Him and Hassan Riddick in the middle next year, bro. Yeah, that's a good linebacking core. Very athletic. One bullet, Odell, Hitler, EDP. Odell. Even though I think he'll get AIDS in like a year or two and then have to retire, which would be nice. Whoa, there we go. Touchdown. Will Mitchell Trubisky start next year for my Bears? First of all, I apologize for the fact that your draft was kind of underwhelming. You got Eddie Jackson. Hey, there's some upside. I don't think so. I think Glennon's going to start for most of the year, and if things start to go downhill, they'll probably give Trubisky the last couple weeks. The Steelers took a long snapper in the 7th round over Myrick. Yes, I saw that. The Steelers grades video is coming out, I think, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Thursday, and I ripped them a new one on that pick. How do you truck over a guy and then fumble it? Fuck. J.J. Watt, Reggie White. Reggie White. Not even close. Reggie White, in my opinion, is the greatest NFL player ever. Any position. You think Lamar Jackson's similar to RG3? If I'm basing off of last year, and then RG3's last year at Baylor, and if I'm basing off of Lamar Jackson's last year at Louisville, and RG3's last year at Baylor, I like RG3 more. Oh my God, can't do anything. You lit up some practice player for the Chargers. I did not see that, but I would like to see it. Send me on Twitter. Packers draft thoughts. Good draft. Kevin King. I don't really get the Josh Jones pick, to be honest with you, unless they view him as a corner. But I like Kevin King. That was a good pick. Jamal Williams from BYU. He's going to be a low-key fantasy sleeper. All right, they got a field goal. Let's fucking end. Let's end this shit. Big dog pitbull style. Let's go. Hoo-hoo. What's up, everybody? What's the problem with Baylor? Nothing. They just ruled out the problem. They got Matt Rule, who's my favorite head coach hire last year. He was a beast at Temple. Watch for Baylor to turn it all around. Obviously, not a one-year project, but I think they're going to get a lot better. One bullet. OBJ, Dez, Chip Kelly, EDP, or Hitler. OBJ again. If I never have to see him in the NFL again, would be a great day. Josh Jones is eventually. Yeah, see, like, it's an eventual pick, but they're a team that's like ready to win right now. I get the idea that you don't want to make all your picks like for immediate needs, but I don't know, man. I think Burnett and Clinton Dix, they're solid enough. Safety, you know, get a project safety a little bit later. Oh, let's go, Earl Campbell. You did it at CFM and Kevin Hogan won MVP. Shout out to him. He was really exciting. Real low-key underrated at Stanford. When are you going to make that Jeff Fisher able? When I get a little more time. That's going to be pretty funny, though. That's going to be even more challenging than making like the Browns good. Just trying to figure out how to go 7-9 every year. Nice, he caught that. C4, I'm doing a Chiefs rebuild, and Kevin Hogan got 21 touchdowns and 12 picks. Maybe you want to like get someone else than Kevin Hogan and being your franchise guy. Oh, that's a touchdown. Let's see, there's a minute left. Buffalo's going to get some sort of points, and I'm going to have like 30 seconds to try to equalize. That's my bold prediction of how this is going to work out. We're going to play this shit because I want this stream to keep going. It's 4th and goal. They didn't call a timeout for some reason. Oh, let's go! That's why I don't play defense, guys, because I'm actually a monster on the defensive side of the ball. I want these games to be somewhat close. There we go. We're going to the next one. Very nice. Suck it, Rex Ryan. McNabb or Vic in his Eagle years? The most excited I've ever been as an Eagle fan was during that, I think it was 2010? I might have given the years wrong. The year Michael Vick was going off and almost won MVP. That was the most exciting year as me as an Eagle fan. But obviously McNabb was a better body of work, if that's what we're comparing it on. Do you think Christian McCaffrey deserved the 8th pick? Certainly. He was definitely a top 10 pick. I don't know how the Panthers are going to use him yet, but I'm intrigued. Here comes Elway versus Vince Young. They scared. They scared. Doing the Chiefs rebuild, and Alan Bailey just got 17.5 sacks. Well, there you go. I guess you know he's a stud. A stud in the sim. If you are, in fact, simulating it. All right, so yeah, we are. We're taking on John Elway. John Elway versus Vince Young. What a battle. Get our Texas unis here. Let's go to work. Let's get to this Super Bowl. What do you think about Denver drafting Chad Kelly? Like it. I think Chad Kelly certainly deserves a chance to make a roster. And why not Denver? Is Jamal Charles going to be useful in Denver? I'm not so sure he's going to beat out C.J. Anderson. C.J. Anderson with healthy is definitely a starting caliber NFL running back. McCaffrey's going to be converted to wide receiver. I doubt that. I think they'll probably have some designed plays where he lines up as a wide receiver. He's a running back. The Bears missed out on drafting Cam Robinson. Like, that's another reason why I shit on the Bears draft. Not only did they get 2 prospects that I don't think are anything to write home about, who they like didn't get is equally as painful. Like, they got Trubisky and Shaheen. They could have got Jamal Adams, or if they traded up, they could have got Solomon Thomas. That's what I thought they were doing. When they made that trade, I was like, they want Solomon Thomas. And then they took Trubisky. I feel sorry for Bears fans. You guys did deserve that. You guys lost out. You guys lost your big franchise wide receiver in free agency. You guys did not deserve to have a disappointing draft class. That sucks. Why did the Cardinals get Buda Baker? I think because they're going to view Honey Badger as a corner this year, so they needed a free safety. Honey Badger was a beast at corner. It's 4th and 1. Best believe I'm going for it. And we're going to hit him. We got Earl Campbell. C4 special, baby. Could Jamal Adams be Rookie of the Year? It's really tough for like a defensive back to get Rookie of the Year. Oh my! That better be first down. How the fuck, man? That is a first down. Fucking trash. That wasn't even a C4 special. That was my fault. I called the wrong type of pitch. Oh, let's get this shit. All right, C4 special and Earl Campbell is fairly disappointing. Very disappointing. Unless we can get on the 1 yard line, I don't know if we're gonna revisit that play for a little bit. Fuck off, man. Spotter 2 wide banana. Somewhere in the world right now, John Gruden got a boner. Come on, Finley. Of course you won't make a contested catch, you bitch. Come on, Metcalf. Oh, catch that! Kick the field goal here. Fucking come on, man. 2 drops, C4 special not work, getting the job done. Very disappointing. Gotta get a TD here. Yeah, Malachi Dupree, great pick for the Steelers. 7th round. Oh, there we go. Back the end zone. Baby, we need that. You say fuck off a lot. Yeah, it's pretty much like, come on, but it's where I live in Canada. That's pretty much what we say. I do try not to swear as much, though, because people are saying that, like, the whole YouTube ad stuff, they don't like vulgar content, like, in terms of swearing. Yeah, pretty upset about that. Hopefully no one ever listens to my videos that has that power, because I swear a lot. Hear about the Joe Mixon ticket? Like what? Did he get a ticket somewhere? They fucking give him... Did he get arrested? Can I do a Bears rebuild with Trubisky starting? I already did a Bears rebuild with Chad Kelly starting. God, leave me alone. Let's go, Campbell. Get some revenge. Oh, let's go. How about another one? Oh, that would have been nice. Would have been nice to get 2 in a row. Randy Gradishar making the tackle. Let's go chew clock here a little bit. You got a ticket on campus and he ripped up. Yes, I heard about that. Whatever. Oh, that's a 15-yard face mask. Set up a C4 special on the 1. Oh, no, that's a half distance to the goal. That's on the 8. Take it. My baby will cuss like a sailor. I don't swear around him. I try to have good manners. Boom! Marquise Goodwin for the go-ahead touchdown. Let's get it. Your Browns' realistic dream came true. It did. I'm just that much of a football god. I will fumble on the goal line. Ah, psych! Psych! Guess there is still some game left to play. That could still happen. But I think we're gonna control this one. Vince Young and company are gonna handle this shit. What are the secrets of scouting wide receivers, scouting, and connected franchise mode? At the top of my head, they need to have run better than a 4.6, and then the combination of their 3-cone and their shuttle needs to be like less than 11 seconds. Or 11.5 seconds. Those are like the two big indicators. Usually B catching minimum as well. That's what I look for. What division will be hard this year? AFC only. Obviously AFC West. That's going to be very, very difficult. Oh, we lobbed it! Come on, we had that. Oh, I was holding whatever. Do you think Marshawn Lynch should have came out of retirement? Yes, he should have. He's always exciting. He's always a great soundbite. Makes the league makes the league more entertaining to watch. And I'm a big fan of him, so why not? Nice little grab there. I think we get a field goal. I'd feel all right. We're going to start chewing the clock here a little bit. Hot take. Prime Earl Campbell is better than prime any other running back in history. That is a hot take. I think Barry Sanders, for me, would be the exception. Because both these guys, elite athletes, but you get more so the power back with Earl Campbell. But with Barry Sanders, you get the elusiveness back, plus he had better hands. Well, Earl Campbell, one of my favorite running backs of all time. I'd say top 5. If I'm taking for 1 year only, probably Earl Campbell, Adrian Peterson, Barry Sanders, Eric Dickerson probably, Walter Payton, someone like that, Gale Sayers. Boom! No! Oh my, you called it! Who called the fumble? That's close enough. That was like a fumble on like the 5-yard line, but he fucking called it. Oh my god. What the fuck? Are you pulling strings right now? Oh, they didn't replicate the drive at all. Oh, there you go. We'll be able to seal this one up right now. What are the secrets for a cornerback? I can't remember them off the top of my head. I'm usually very, very bad at drafting corners. I don't know if I've actually figured out the secret to drafting corners. I find unless the corner's like projected to be like an early first rounder, they're just terrible. When he maybe becomes a star football player, you're going to be like LeVar Ball. 100%. All my videos will be on YouTube just about my son and how he's better than fucking Tom Brady. Did you hear about Jonnu Smith? Yeah, the fucking chick poured. Yeah, he couldn't play. That was crazy. Do you know the secret for running backs? I think it's very similar to wide receivers. You combine whoever had the best 40-yard dash time, be carrying, and the lowest combined shuttles. The shuttle and the cone drill. And for offensive linemen, it's pretty much anyone that bench pressed over 32. That's like the key. And that was, yeah, I remember when the Browns played John Elway in the championship. What the fuck was that? 98? 97? Oh. They can use all the timeouts. Will Carson be a top 7 passer this year? Yeah, fringe. I think fringe. Let's just get that clock rocking and rolling, baby. Oh, we get a field goal and it's done. Who's the best reviewer in this year's draft class? I assume that meant receiver. I like Corey Davis. Corey Davis and Zay Jones are my guys. What's your take on Stephen A. Smith? I said I don't get him in Canada, so like I only ever hear like his viral takes, and he's just fucking. He's like human. He's like real live on television clickbait. Are you dumb or stupid? I'm fucking pretty stupid. Dumb means you're not smart. Stupid means you make bad decisions. Definitely stupid. Florida sucks. Eagles suck. All right there, Donald Trump. You got small fucking hands. Goddamn dick like a light switch, you know? Hung like that. Well, I want my son to play football. I'm going to have to, like, do some more research into things. I'm not going to let him play early so that, like, concussions I'll probably have him play soccer like I did, and then if he wants to play football in high school just to get mad puss, that's what he can do. As we get past the Denver Broncos, we're going to the Super Bowl, baby. Let's get it. John Ross next to Sean Jackson. Maybe. If he stays healthy. All right, who are we taking out of the Super Bowl? My guess is, I don't even know. Falcons probably. Somehow got there. Do I want your nudes? I think I'm all right. Taking on the Redskins. Let's get it. What's the mark for bench press and connected front? 32. Oh my God. The Redskins 15-1. Got our work cut out for us. Let's go Texas. Let's go Longhorns. So how do you guys feel about no Canadians getting invited to the Madden YouTubers tournament? Huh? Is Theismann their quarterback? I think it's, shit, the other guy. That's really good. Oh, he was like, I think he was native, wasn't he? It's not Theismann. It's fucking, I should have looked into it for you. Do I eat ass? Only when I'm hungry. If the NFL was expanded to Canada, where would the first team be going? Toronto. Should go to Montreal. Montreal's the best. No, it's not Doug the black guy. Doug Williams. No, it's. Let's look at it. Just for that, just for you guys, I'm gonna take a look. Give me all this shit. Oh no, because I changed it. It's actually the Florida State Legends. Because we changed the roster. So we're going up against, it's pretty much Florida State Legends versus Texas Longhorn Legends. So we got going up against Charlie Ward, Prime Time, all those guys. Sammy Baugh. Sammy Baugh was, yes, Sammy Baugh was the quarterback. If it was the Redskins Legends, but I forgot. Basically, any team you see in this that I've used as a base roster for any of the college, I just kept those rosters the same. So yeah, it's Florida State versus Texas right now. Easy win for Texas. That's a hot take. I would like to win a Super Bowl here. Oh! Oh! Let's go, Roy Williams. Would you coach college or NFL? NFL, you can pay more money, baby. Even though I'm terrible. I'd be terrible at that. I hate looking at playbooks. Never looked at my playbook when I played football. Everything was C4 special. That's where the C4 special originated. Every time I got the ball. Rather it was an inside handoff, outside handoff, screen pass. I just turned that shit into a pitch play. Who better for the new teams, Jamal Charles or AP? I don't know. Probably AP, I think. Just because Charles can't stay healthy to save his fucking life. Mia Khalifa, Kendra Lust. Ooh. Depends what I'm in the mood for. Do I want the hot mom or do I want the fucking foreign chick, you know? Spurs win treble next season or Cowboys win next 3 Super Bowls? Spurs, for sure. Let's go, Jamal. That's speed. Burner. Seeking for linebacker? I can't remember. Man, just Google it. Or go, I don't want to plug other people, but I think Mr. Hurricane did something like that. He's good. I haven't checked him out, but I trust what he says. But you can, like, there's some scouting guides, some other places. Like, for me personally with linebacker, I can't remember. How about Lena Star? I don't know who that is. Is that like a new chick? Layla Star? The chick that looks like Kim Kardashian, that's a pass. I'll teabag your drum set. That's my favorite comedy of all time. Step Brothers. That's the GOAT movie. Every time I go on a long flight, I'm watching Step Brothers. Boom! This is a body bag game right here, fellas. Thick, except her ass is super fake. I can't get down with the fake ass, fellas. Mia Khalifa. Not Mia Khalifa. Mia Malkova. That's the chick. That's the number one right now. Let's go Spurs. Get the hell out of my live stream. That bullshit. Oh, let's go. Send that guy to another fucking dimension. This house is a fucking prison on planet bullshit. Riley Reid, Alexis. Oh, those people they're old now. You guys gotta get new age. I thought the kids these days would have better experience than me. Lotion, no lotion. I'm a raw dog kind of guy. Mia Malkova's the GOAT. August Ames. August Ames. I know someone went to school with her when she was in real life. True story. I guess that's kind of a cool tidbit. I know someone who knows someone who, well, actually I just know someone that knows August Ames. Make something happen. Oh. Got rocked. Dylan Harper for sure. No, her forehead's too big for me, bro. Can't get down with that. I mean, it's a bigger target, but Sidney Cole. Yes, there's a good one. I can get down with that. Oh, come on, man. We're done. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. All right, so, like, when we take over this, we're getting, what the fuck is this? Had a lead, now we're, oh, my God, come on. I want old school. If we're going old school, Rachel Starr, you know. That's an oldie but goodie. Not, you know, you're butterface a little bit, but. But I can't talk about that stuff too much, guys, because, you know, last time I had stuff like that, I got flagged and couldn't live stream for fucking couple months. Come on, this is Vince Young. Vince Young, USC, let's go. Let's finish the job. You think Kendrick Lamar is a GOAT? I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't super high on him until his last album, but DNA is one of my favorite rap songs I can remember. I like Humble, I like DNA. Elements was really good. Kim in her prime, Kylie in her prime. Kim in her prime, 100%. I still got a poster of Kim Kardashian covering up a hole in my door from her prime. Lisa Hands and Vince Carter are porn. That's pretty funny. Oh, look at that. I don't think so. I'm going to abuse that Zone D. But yeah, I've never really been a huge Kendrick Lamar fan. I like a couple of his songs, but I was never, you know, a big fan. But yeah, he won me over. Kate Upton would become the best porn star ever. I'm going to say right now, I'd take Kay Adams from fucking Monday Morning Football or Good Morning Football over Kate Upton. Just because I see that shit every day. Molly McGrath. Let's get it. A Tribe Called Quest. Oh, Jesus Christ, how old are you? How old are you? That's real old. Let's go, Earl. Come on, Earl. Would your son rather be a Spurs fan or Cowboys fan? Spurs. I don't really hate this. Like I said, I don't have the ties to England to really hate the Spurs as much as I should. I obviously dislike them, but I fucking hate the Cowboys. What about J. Cole? Never heard any of his songs. Not a fan. Oh, let's go! Joy Taylor from Skip and Shit. She's not bad. Oh, come on! That's the second time we've lost our last second field goal. Oh. Alright. Let's go. Something magical. We got Goodwin. He got 97 speed. Oh! We got one last play. We got one last play. I don't think I've ever seen a Hail Mary work in this game. Yeah, fuck off. Well, we tried our best. We got to the Super Bowl, but unluckily, Florida State beat Texas all-time GOATs in this live stream. Thank you all for tuning in. I will be trying to live stream at some point this weekend. If it's with my girlfriend, it'll be something kind of a surprise. The Movie Stars Connected franchise mode that I've hinted. But if not, I will be doing the number 7. We're almost there. We're almost into the top 5. Number 7 will be Nebraska. So, yeah, you know, thank you guys for watching. Good to feel back in the live stream mode here, and we'll get back on to hopefully 2 live streams a week. But thank you all for watching. And until next time, C4 saying peace out and tip your waitress.